help me take this mask off.
Hello everybody, John here. Welcome to another LEGO review. This one being Darth Vader's Meditation Chamber. Alright everybody, so today we're looking at the Darth Vader Meditation Chamber. This is set number 75296, 663 pieces. This is an 18 plus set, so for Star Wars it's pretty old, honestly. This is like intended to be collected and like displayed. Comes with two minifigures though. It's going to be Veers as well as Darth Vader himself. This Darth Vader comes with arm printing, and we'll definitely look at him, when we get in there. And then, I haven't opened this since I got it like at the beginning or like around the beginning of last month or so. Like I've had this kind of for a while, honestly. I want to say since I had the Bad Batch one, so I think I bought those at the same time. And so, like, with it coming with a little plaque on the back, it also shows the dimensions, so it kind of has, like, those details of it being an older age set. I haven't built this. I haven't seen it built or anything, but I've heard and seen pictures, though, from, like, Instagram, people talking about it, or just, like, the figures that I think Darth Vader has, like, one of the cheaper capes, like the rigid ones, which is a little unfortunate. I do like the other cloth ones are a lot better. But, yeah, so, look at the box. Like, it's pretty cool. I also on the side it shows the meditation chamber closed here, and it shows Vader with his mask off, hanging out. On the back here, similar to like how the helmets do their boxes, we have little pictures here of like from the film. So we have like some of the other characters on screen. It's when he like chokes him. He's like, "You failed me for the last time." And then Veers walks in, and like he opens and he spins around on the chair, which I didn't realize until like looking at it, that like when it closes, the chair actually turns and stuff. But we'll see that, of course, when we get into it. We have our little dimensions here, which means that it is 19 centimeters or 7.5 inches like long. It's like a square, so it's gonna be that like cube, like in that squarish cube shape, and that it is 18 centimeters or 7 inches tall, so almost a full cube actually. It's just like a little bit short, but that's pretty awesome actually. Like, it's pretty sizable. But let us open it. It's interesting that it has the little thumb openings on here. So I've been waiting to open this one for a while. I just needed to get the energies going to build it. I had my X-Acto knife ready, but not gonna be needing that one. Let's open it up. There we go. Wow, there's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. So we have bag 1, 2, they're all nice and flat, 4, 3, this is a 1, and this one is a 3, 4. So it looks like we have 4 bags. We have little stickers here. We have, in total it's 4 stickers, but they're labeled as 1 and then 2. So it's like, I'm trying to see where the stickers will go. I think they go on the inside of like his little console. And then we have one of the television screen where we see the guys looking none too happy because Vader's probably going to get them. And then even the instruction book is like, 18 plus, so it's going to be a little bit more interesting. Oh, also, similar to the helmets, because I feel like this is kind of in that same theme-ish, as I just said with the pictures. It has some information on the inside about, the meditation chamber, probably the design of it. I want that ship. No excuses. So it talks about, shows of an Empire Strikes Back. And then this is like the first appearance we see of Darth Vader without the helmet on. Like what he could possibly look like. Oh, is it? What? Admiral Piet approaches the chamber. But I thought it was Veers. That's weird. Before he gets a chance to speak, he tries to conceal it with a shock. Wait, okay, it says like the same thing a few times. That's interesting that I thought it was Veers. That's my bad. I don't really know that much about the Imperial officers, Let's just flip in the back and see if it says anything about them. Probably not, but no. Alright, well, let's get to a building. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. It was like bag 1 just kind of does the base, and then our Imperial Man, I'm not going to say who it is now in case I get it wrong. 3 has Vader, and then the base of it, and then the top comes in the last bag, so this will be cool. This will be a nice display piece. I might put it over, I was like, because you can't really see in the frame, I might put it over there where the Slave 1 is, like the newer one that I did the video on. I might put it over there just because it'll fill up that little podium a bit more, and I might slide that onto the shelf until I get like a stand for it. I want to get like a cool stand for that one, just because like I love boba and all that kind of stuff. So might get a stand for it. Once I get a stand for it, I might have trouble finding a place for it, but you know, we'll figure things out as we go. But yeah, so let's where's my little button? Oh, here it is. I was like, let's start building. Alright folks, well we just finished building, you know, Vader's meditation chamber, and so 663 pieces and 110 pages later, we have it. So it's actually pretty cool, it's pretty big honestly. I'm just going to get some shots, you know, from over there while we look at it real quick. So I think it's a really cool base that they have it on, like I think that's cool. We got our little plaque here, we got our figures out here so we can get little close-ups of them before we get in there. Very minor detail. I mean, there is like the little stickers and stuff inside that we'll look at real quick. I did like how they did the TV screen that we have right here, just like how it was built. Like it was like built by its own thing, and then you plug it on there. The mechanism of how it comes down, not the biggest fan honestly. I will try to do this without breaking it, so yeah, we'll just bring it down slowly. And it kind of just closes right there. So it does fully close as I was trying to lift it up. There we go. And then if I bring it down slowly, because I'm sure it'll just slam down if or it doesn't even do that. So yeah, so it closes. I will say I thought that initially the chair in the middle, I thought that spun like with it. So I thought that I did not imagine the pieces working this way, for it to come like that. I thought it was like some just other sort of Technic switch or something where like you hit something maybe, and like as it comes down, that's interesting, as it comes down the seat would like turn around, but that is not the case. You see what this is supposed to be. It's not even like, that's weird. But it's not even that. The seat is essentially on one of those like the spinning kind of, it's like the 2x2 that like spins around. So you can just swivel it any way you want, which is pretty cool, I guess. I would have liked it more if, you know, he's like sitting like towards the screen, and then as you lift it up, maybe like he turns around. Like I think that'd be pretty cool. There's nothing that puts the helmet on him. Sorry, I'm choking. There's nothing that puts the helmet on him, so it's kind of just, you know, a display piece if you want to like take his helmet off and then put him in there. There is a stud right here to put the man, because I was so sure it was Veers, but it says Piet. Like it says Piet comes and gets him. Bone-chilling insight. Admiral Piet approaches the chamber. I was so sure that it was Veers, so I apologize for that. So Piet, according to this, you know, approaches and like talks to Vader about what's going on, and then that's, you know, that scene. Vader does come with his lightsaber. I mean, he doesn't really use it. I think it's just because, you know, Vader's Vader. I guess he has to have a weapon, and then similar to Piet, that he has like a blaster there. He doesn't, you know, use it in that scene, but I guess they just need to give somebody an accessory, you know. Excuse me, but let's get some little close-ups. So grab the camera and we'll do that. Alright guys, so now we're up close and personal with our little Vader chamber here. Darth Vader's meditation chamber. Comes of course with these two little figures here. Darth Vader himself. So we'll look at him real quick. Essentially, it's just like any other newer Vader with like that new helmet piece. And then he comes with his red lightsaber. His cape, however, it's a little bit one of those more rigid capes. So that's kind of like like kind of those 4+ like capes. It's okay. I mean, he's going to be sitting in there, so I guess you don't really need it to be like fancy. But he's got his arm printing. It shows off his shoulders and the detailing of his like kind of grooves. If this thing could just focus. There we go. There's his arm right there. And then if we take his little mask off, help me take this mask off. If I could just... Yeah, wow, that was really on there. Here we go. So yeah, then we have Vader, which is just essentially the same Vader that it's been for the longest time, at least after the episode 3 one. Like the one set where it was like the creation of Vader, which I think was like the first time they used it. Or well, no, the first time they used the new helmet was in the Rebel set. Then after that, there was the one with Palpatine and when Anakin becomes Vader. And like you flip the thing around and it becomes Darth Vader. So, but everything else after that, he just uses this white head. It's got the back detailing of like the scars and stuff that, Piet actually sees. When he walks in, that's what that's based off of, which is interesting. So that's pretty cool. There's Vader. He comes with his lightsaber. He doesn't really use it, but there it is. And then we have what the set calls Piet. I'm pretty sure it's Veers, but it was Piet. No, he fell over. We have Piet. Comes with a little blaster. He's exclusive to the set. I don't know if like his torso or anything is exclusive, but I know that his head, his face, I think is like, unique printing. It doesn't really have anything on the back. Nothing too special, just kind of a regular Imperial officer with his little blaster. Again, doesn't really use it in the scene, but there he is. Alright, so now looking at the set, we have Vader in the chair. He's all in there. I'm going to try to point him towards the light so you can see him better. He's on the little swivel piece, so he can just spin any way he wants. His cape gets a little messed up in there, so looks kind of awkward sitting there, but there is that sticker detailing in there of like the little console. I was like, I'll actually take off this little top piece, which is only just attached by a little pin, unless it wants to fight me this time. There we go. It fell, whatever. But then we also talk about that mechanism. But, looking inside, it just has that kind of same sticker detailing just throughout the set there. We do have the TV screen, which I am a fan of how they did that. So essentially it was like a door frame with a black kind of window. It's like that window, like clear piece, but they just made it a solid black. Put the sticker on there, and then you make another, you fill another door frame with a blue piece and then put it at the front. So it looks like the screen, which I thought was really nice. I thought it was just the sticker was like with a blue tint on it, but they actually gave it like that kind of effect where it's on the TV screen, which I thought was cool. There is a stud right here. If you guys can see that, that's where, our little officer can stand. Got our plaque. Before I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's because on the back, I completely forgot that this little clip was here, and I could only imagine that's probably for like his lightsaber. So I'm just gonna put that in there, but he's not using it. So there it goes. Swing him back around. I'm also just gonna take his little blaster away, because he doesn't really use it, but we will put him on there. So here he is. He's coming to see Lord Vader. But now we're going to put, this back up here. Just going to click it in, please. Of course, it's going to fight me because the mechanism is honestly getting on my nerves now. All right, so I need to put this down. Epic. All right, so the mechanism for how it works is that if you notice, there's this Technic rod here. Or I don't even know what you would call it, because it has Technic holes on this side, and then if you flip it this way, it's Technic holes going down this way. Using this ball piece, they have the ball catching the hole, like the little tunnel, as it goes down. So that's how it's staying up that way. If we wanted to bring it down, you'd simply move the ball out, and then it would start to fall. And then it would, catch the next one. And so it doesn't really go on its own. Kind of just bring it down all the way, and then there you go. It's closed. And then if you want to bring it up, though, you can't hold it from here. It's not gonna, it's pretty top heavy. So I got to push up on this right here to bring it up. It's gonna get caught along the way. But there we go. It's at the top now. So The mechanism of how it's opening, I'm not the biggest fan. They could have definitely done that a lot better. I mean, I'm not really going to start closing it and opening it a whole bunch, but I'm just going to be leaving it as is like this, just open. Great display piece. I think it's super cool to have like a little scene like that. I hope they do more like this, but maybe not with this weird mechanism. Like, that's just kind of goofy. Detailing on the, to give this Vader the arm printing and stuff, I think is super cool. Giving us this, giving us Piet, I think is super awesome because, I mean, they had Veers in the AT-AT, so it was nice to have more of these, like, Imperial officer characters kind of floating around as figures. And then having a little TV screen, great detail. And then, it looks great. We get a nice plaque. But, I mean, that mechanism thing just really bothers me. But, yeah, so this is our closer look at Vader's Meditation Chamber. So, yeah, this was the, Darth Vader Meditation Chamber set. One of the newer, sets that had come out recently. I think this goes for $70, I want to say, US, so it's pretty expensive, but it is one of those collector items to definitely check out. And just a really awesome display piece. I think it's going over where the Slave 1 is right now, and then I might move the Slave 1 somewhere else, just because it would probably fill that space more, because Slave 1's a little smaller set. But I really like it. I do like the display, like kind of collectible pieces, bang and everything. I do like the collectible display pieces. Obviously, kind of rough to find space for stuff, but essentially this is almost like an 8-inch like cube, or like 7.5-inch like 7 cube. Kind of thing. So I mean, that's pretty cool. It's a nice desk piece, of course. We have a little desk, and yeah. So I would say definitely check this out if you're a big Star Wars fan. If you're one of the older fans that likes the collectible like display pieces, I would say definitely do it. It gives you a nice arm printed Vader. Unfortunately, his cape isn't the newer material. It's not the softer material. It's more like rigid. And then we have this guy, and then we have Piet, according to the set. I want to say, I'm really thinking that it's Veers. Like, somebody was telling me that it was Veers, and I had, like, an argument with them, and I was like, no, I don't think it's Veers, because it was before I bought the set. And then I opened it up, and then they said, it was Veers, and then I opened this up, and it says Piet. So, I don't know what's going on. I'll look it up later, but anyway, you get 2 cool minifigures. This man is exclusive to the set. Vader is not. You can get arm printed Vader, like I have arm printed Vader. In the duel up there, I have the final duel between Luke and Vader, and then Palpatine's there, and he has arm printing as well. I don't think he has it in the Imperial shuttle, but I want to say he has arm printing there in that one, and then I don't really know where else, but I want to say that might be it. Yeah, I don't think he has it in Vader's castle either, but again, I'll definitely do that at some point as Vader's castle. But thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, you can like it. If you want to subscribe, you can go ahead and do that. We're going to be doing some more LEGO videos like here and there, in tune with the video game stuff. Video game stuff is a little bit easier to put out, so this thing takes some time to like edit and try to condense, but at the same time, maybe I'll keep it, just however long I want. So thank you so much for watching, and I will put this on my shelf. I'm going to clean up and go to sleep because I'm tired. But thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.